Hello, everyone, and happy first day of October. So, as you may have seen in the title, I'm kicking off what I'm calling Fall Fightstick Frenzy. This isn't a real challenge trend thing. My channel doesn't have the reach for that to be the case, but it is a personal challenge for myself, and if anyone is watching this and wants to join in, please do, and use the title Fall Fightstick Frenzy, or at least put it in the comments and let me know what you made, because I'm excited to kick this off. What I mean by Fall Fightstick Frenzy is I'm going to be making multiple fall or Halloween or October themed fight sticks before the end of the month. And here is the first one. And this one isn't actually that much fall themed, but I wanted to have something ready for the first one, and this one I was also almost done with already. So most of this video is going to be showing off this. So what do we have here? This is my second ground up fight stick build, and this time it's an actual stick fight stick. That SpongeBob thing I uploaded a while ago was a leverless all button hitbox style, but I really like the idea of finding weird metal cases and making fight sticks out of them. And as you can see, I found something even weirder than that SpongeBob pencil case to make a fight stick out of. This here is an authentic vintage Vermont maple syrup container. It's of course empty now. There has not been syrup in this for many years, but at one point did hold real maple syrup. And that is the basis of this. I was hoping to make the lever top also something recycled from some sort of maple syrup product, but the only maple leaf things I could find were mostly glass, and I just honestly did not know how to get that threaded insert into glass, so I just 3D printed one, and it still looks fine. The other part over here is 3D printed as well. This is just to cover up the very sharp edges that are blocking the wiring on the inside. Speaking of sharp edges, this was, for that reason, quite a bit harder to do than the SpongeBob one, because I opened it up from this side. I peeled this panel off with pliers in the metal, so I had to reach in this way to get to the wiring instead of just like lifting something up and then going in that way. Very hard to get the wiring right on this, but I did it. My hands got scratched up along the way, but it's fine. I finished in time, and it looks great. Other than just the maple stick, you could also call this the pain stick because of how much pain I inflicted on myself making it, but also this is not a super comfortable ball top. Those are some sharp edges on there as well. But that is okay because it is a maple leaf, and that is unique and fun. It's not that hard to use. It still feels like a ball top. You can kind of like slide your fingers this way to use it too. That's a little bit more comfortable, maybe. Not if you have as much precision that way, but regardless. These are Seimitsu buttons. They are the translucent kind, so I was able to print out some Polaroids of maple leaf and pancake and waffle emojis to put on the inside, matching with the theming. That's very happy with how that turned out. This gunk you can see here, that is 3D pen filament. Again, there are some sharp points sticking out. Didn't get super clean holes on all of these, so I just want to mitigate the sharpness. Got some of that taken care of. The joystick is mounted with just some standard screws. Nuts are on the inside. Mounting the joystick, I had to do it, and you can kind of see it just based on the placement of the screws. It's mounted like lengthwise rather than widthwise on the inside, and that's not how it's supposed to be. So if you're thinking like, well, my directions are probably going to be wrong then, and they were, but thankfully this is running on a GP2040 on a Pico fightboard, and the nice thing about GP2040 is they make it very easy to reconfigure your pins. You can totally remap them once you have it built, as long as you have the start button ready. Because then you hold the start button and plug it in, open the web configurator, and you can set them however you want. There were a few that actually, I don't know how this happened, but there were a few that were also wrong on just the button side that I was able to fix. Speaking of the start button, up here, these are left over from the SpongeBob project, the EG starts buttons with the very flimsy pins that I don't think I would make a full fight stick out of. Okay, that's a lie, but I wouldn't make a fight stick in an unconventional style box out of those again, just because it's flimsy pins. If I were to use that as the main mechanism, like I did for the SpongeBob, but thankfully here, I only needed them for the start and select and home and touchpad buttons. Currently, the start button is not working totally properly, but I don't really want to reach back in and fix it. Everything else is working, and you don't need the start button that much. Home is more important. That is working, and the touchpad isn't working either. But home, select, and start, or plus and minus if you're running this in switch mode, which I am, because like I said in the SpongeBob one, I just tend to leave it in that mode. The GP2040 can run in Switch PS3 mode or X input mode. They're working. I think you can. There's a way you can make PS4 work now. I'm a little bit confused by that, but regardless, I just leave it in Switch mode because on Switch mode you can use it on both PC and Switch, and that makes it convenient. So yeah, here it is. I'm quite proud of this. It was much harder to make than SpongeBob one. They're both hard in their own ways, but this is a little more complete. Has an actual lever. I prefer playing fighting games leverless, but this might be fun for some like shmups and Pac-Man arcade style games. It's running off a regular micro USB cord, which I fed through the actual hole where the syrup would come out. That's another fun touch. Yeah, so now I'll just give a quick visual of all sides of it. So here's the top, that side, and you have some information on there about the history of maple syrup production. And back here, there's the image, the same one that's on the front, but that's covered up by the buttons, some horses, and then the nutrition facts. This is very, very natural, healthy fight stick. Refrigerated after opening. Don't actually do that with a fight stick. And yeah, there's the front again. And then, yeah, all right, my 3D printed panel there. So, let's see it in action with some Mortal Kombat. All right, so here we are in Mortal Kombat 1 running on my Steam Deck. It's the new Mortal Kombat game. I haven't had a ton of time to play it, so I'm not going to show you anything fancy. I am enjoying the game so far, but I've really only played a little bit of the story mode. Just haven't had a ton of time. So I'm Baraka on the left, you can see, moving. Dashes work. Punch. Back punch. Kick. Or back kick, hello. For him it's knives, but you know. And cameo. And then grab. Yeah, let's try out some special moves. All working good. Oh, I just hit myself. That was stupid. Yeah, I haven't played this very long, but... There's my taunt. Everything's working. Yeah, one thing, and I know I did mention I usually play fighting games with leverless. One thing though, Mortal Kombat specifically, is because they have those left-right specials. That's one thing that's better on actual joystick or lever, however you want to call it. So yeah, this is working out. This goofy little controller that could. And yeah, proud to make it. And like I said, this is only the start of October. This is only the start of Fall Fightstick Frenzy. I have more planned. I don't know if I'll get to them. The other ones are actually a lot simpler than this, so I probably will, but I have at least 3 more fight sticks planned. Hopefully you'll see them by the end of the month. And if you make any of your own fight sticks that are fall, October, or Halloween themed, please let me know, and please post them somewhere with the hashtag or the title Fall Fight Stick Frenzy. I am not expecting this to take off. My channel is way too small, but if it does, that would be very cool. So enjoy your spooky season, everyone. Have a great night, and thank you for watching.